Sorry, hear me. 7 miles of black star line has coming in the harbor. The 7 miles of black star line has coming in. You can't turn it up louder. Start it over, man. Start it over. I never come up enough. Start it over and put it on. The last yard. Rastafarian, the Almighty. Come on. 7 miles of black star line is coming in the harbor. The 7 miles of black star line is coming in the harbor. I can see them coming. I can see I've running. I can hear the elders saying, these are the days for which we've been praying. For 7 miles of black star line is coming in the harbor. Where's the repatriation? Coming in the harbor. It's repatriation, a black liberation. Yes, the time has come, Rasta, we're going home. For 7 miles of black star coming in the harbor. The 7 miles of black star line is coming in the harbor. Jamaica, Rastafarian. The last guy, the portrait I would say. I can see them coming. I can see ivories running. I can hear the elders say, these are the days for which we've been praying. For 7 miles of black star coming in the harbor. 7 miles of black. Very important part of coming. Very important part. Marcus Garvey told us, freedom is our world. He told us that the black star line are coming one day for us. The 7 miles of the last guy, might be my favorite. Yeah. Give it up to dreadlocks. Dreadlocks in the house. Give it up to dreadlocks in the house. Okay, beloved sons and daughters. Beloved sons and daughters, we're asking each and every one to just clear the front. We will understand the sentiments and all. Alright? At this time we're going to invite the son of the renown. You know, some characters just come one in a millennium or one in a trillennium. Garvey cannot be replaced. Garvey cannot be replaced. But at this time, I want to invite a chick from that old block, Dr. Julius Garvey, to come forward and to just do what he do best. He's a part of history, Madam Prime Minister. I know he's honored to be here, sharing this history. Dr. Julius Garvey!
Thank you very much. Madam Prime Minister, dignitaries on the podium, brothers and sisters, I'm here because Dr. Michael Barnett asked me to stop by. Where is Michael here? Yes, we were there, okay. We were together earlier and we have met on and off at different functions. I think the first time I met Michael was in Fort Lauderdale at the Rastafarian function with Jabulani and so on. And he has kept up the contact, and he works with us and I work with him. And I'm happy to be here on this particular historic occasion when we have a Prime Minister of Jamaica coming to speak to a conference of Rastafari brethren and sistren. This is indeed a milestone in the history of Jamaica on two fronts. One, because we have the first female prime minister, and two, because we have, you might say, the representative of the African people sitting face to face with the most powerful person in the country. We know in the past that has led to confrontation and that has led to bloodshed. Yeah. Because our African ways and our African identity was not admired, was repressed, and was denied by those in power of different color. Some of our color and some of different color. So it was not a matter of color, but it was a matter of ideology. Marcus Garvey, with the help of Rastafari, brought the concept of Africa to Jamaica. Marcus Garvey indeed carried it around the world to, as he said at that time, the 400 million African people in the world. At this point in time, we have to recognize that we have 1.2 billion African people in the world. There is a great deal of strength in those numbers. But those numbers are meaningless unless there is unity in that 1.2 billion people. And this is what you must work for, and this is what I must work for, and this is what our Prime Minister must work for. I have been at conferences of the African Union when they have been reaching out to diaspora in Durban, and I was there with Nicholson, etc., and different representatives from the Jamaican government, because there's a special relationship between CARICOM and the African Union, and definitely Jamaica is part of CARICOM, but Jamaica and the African Union. And this is very important because those in power in the African Union understand the role of the Caribbean in the concept of Pan-Africanism, its ideology, and its evolution over time. Indeed, we all know the history of Marcus Garvey, the UNIA, and his influence on people in the United States, such as Malcolm X, such as Martin Luther King. We know his influence on leaders such as Kwame Nkrumah, Jomo Kenyatta, Patrice Lumumba, and on, the foundation of the ANC in South Africa. So as a people, we are world recognized. And, you know, Marcus Garvey felt that, in a sense, the renaissance and the salvation of African people was going to come out of the Caribbean. Because we had that experience of oppression, and we came through it. So we were tempered by fire, and we have come out as steel. And we even have a lightning bolt. So you know we're powerful. So we're a powerful people, you see. We have to access our power. The way we access our power is by liberating our minds from mental slavery. Once you do that, then you can access your power. Because our power is a spiritual power. It's the only thing that could not be broken in the transatlantic slave trade. Could not break our spirit. They could hide it from us, but people like Rasta brethren said, no, you can't hide. This is mine. It's inside me. Once I look inside, I can find it for myself, and I can express it. And that's the virtue, and why we must lift up and big up Rastafari. Because, you know, maybe not so much you guys, but the ones before you guys have gone through so much hardship, like our ancestors have gone through. So you guys need to have your own heroes. Not that they're your own, but heroes like we have in terms of Nani and Sam Sharp and Paul Bogle, who gave their lives for the liberation of black people in this country. Definitely the elders of Rastafari gave their lives for the development of African consciousness within this country. I'm not going to say much more. I'm just going to say that the son of Steve Biko is coming into Jamaica this evening at 8:25. Where's Brother Claude? Brother Claude and Barnettt is going to be traveling with us over the next few days, and we're going to be celebrating Garvey and Black consciousness, etc. And we'll be going to Ceylon and Ocherius and where else are we going, Claude? St. Mary. So that Black consciousness, which was exported, you should say, to the African continent because the ANC in South Africa was born out of the Garvey movement. Okay, that's one of the things that raised black consciousness. And now black consciousness is coming back to us in terms of the sun as Steve Biko. So you can big up yourself because black consciousness is alive and well. Okay? Now it's up to us to shape that consciousness in validity in a way that will express true freedom in the 21st century. You know, it's not enough to say we're free. Okay, we're physically free. But what are we free to do? Free to do what? With our lives. Okay, we have to organize that in terms of the socio-political structure in which we live. We have a wonderful, beautiful Prime Minister. We need to work with our Prime Minister so that we fashion a Jamaica where all people, definitely all black people, can be respected, can be prosperous, and can live in terms of human dignity. And I certainly want to be part of that along with you. I'm very, very happy to be here, and I'm glad that you're deliberating quite seriously about the conditions of the world and how we can change it, because the power is ours. The power is not theirs. The power is not anywhere else. The power is here with us. Let us use the power wisely. Okay? God bless. Thank you. One God, one aim, one